Hey there, my name is Lee Meyer and I'm the founder of listingtofreedom.com, where I teach people just like you how to make money flipping thrift finds. I've made over $65,000 by flipping used clothes online, and today I'm going to show you a haul from the Goodwill Outlet that I just got today. It is 51 pounds of clothing items. Now, I normally don't get 50 pounds. It's a good day if I get 50 pounds. I was really close. I was at 47 pounds when I went up to the cash register. And if you get to the 50-pound mark, you get a little bit of a discount. So it ends up being cheaper if you can get to the 50 pounds. So I ended up with 51 pounds. I paid about $61 after sales tax and everything. So let me show you what I got. I'm going to show you each and every item that I got, and I don't find huge big brands, huge designer brands, things that I make a ton of profit on, but I do quite a bit of volume, and I just want you to know that you don't have to have amazing things out there in order to make money from reselling. That was the biggest stumbling block I had before I started reselling, was thinking that I had to have these high-end brands out there, and I don't live in a big city. I don't have those brands available to me, but I am able to bring in almost $2,000 every month. And so I'm going to walk through and show you every single item that I got. Before I get started though, I do want to mention that I have a free 5-day course called Reseller Bootcamp. And all you need to do is click the link below this video to get signed up, and I will send you all 5 lessons straight to your inbox so you can learn how to make money flipping thrift store or used items online. All right, so the first item I got is a pair of Carhartt jeans. These were actually an unusual find because they are women's. So if you can see the tag here, it is a size 2. That tells me it's a women's, and then they always give a length too. So this was a 30-inch inseam. And the women's jeans, I've only come across a few of these. If you can find the ones that are workwear where they have the double knee, those do really well. This is just a plain pair of jeans, but I would expect to get $15 to $20 for those. And then this is another pair of Carhartt. This is a boy's pair of jeans. These don't do quite as well. This one has some fading. It's not a double knee. But I did go ahead and grab those because I was getting close to that 50-pound mark, and I wanted to make sure that I got that discount. All right, this is another item that I grabbed to get me to the 50 pounds. This is a Ralph Lauren jeans. I would normally pass these by, but the pickings were getting pretty scarce, so I went ahead and grabbed that. It'll probably make me something. It did save me about $10, a little over $10 by getting those extra items. All right, next up, I have, this is my first time finding these. These are Duluth Trading Company, which is a brand that I love, but these are athletic pants. And it's normally a workwear brand. They have workwear type of items, but this is like an athletic or athleisure pant or legging, and this is a women's. So I'm excited to see what I can get for those. I love the brand, so I'm thinking that those will do well. All right, next is American Eagle. American Eagle is one of my best sellers, especially the men's item. This is a men's item, and you can tell because of the sizing. So if you're not sure on the American Eagle if it's men's or women's, if it comes in the waist and the inseam measurement, so like this one's 32-30, that tells me that it's a men's jean. And these typically sell within the first day or two of listing for close to $20. All right, next up is Patagonia men's pants. And I was super excited about these because I actually only find Patagonia like 2 or 3 times a year maybe. So it's very rare that I come across Patagonia. Where you live, it might be different. I know people that live in Colorado, I've heard, find Patagonia all the time. Here I don't, so super excited about those. All right. Next up is a Sevens for All Mankind A-pocket jean. They are a higher waist, and they were a flare leg. All right, so next I've got these Cabela's. They're called 7-pocket hiker, and they are men's pants, and they are like a cargo style pant leg. I've sold these before. I might get $15 or so for these plus shipping. Next up, this is I think Adriano Goldschmidt. I don't find this brand like horribly often, but I did look up the name, the Farrah Skinny, and it looks like these are going for maybe $20 to $30 range. All right, so next are a pair of shorts. These were interesting because they are Hurley plus Nike Dry Fit. So I did look these up. I can't remember the numbers off of the top of my head, but I want to say it was like the $20 to $30 range again for these, and they are a size 40, so I think that helps as well. Next, I've got, these are women's Levi's. I kind of prefer the men's Levi's, but some of the women's do okay. This is a boyfriend jean, and it has these cute little patches on the knees. All right, and then this is a pair of shorts. These are from REI, and they're a size 40 again, so those should do pretty well. They are a ripstop fabric, so if you don't know what ripstop is, I'm going to hold this up for you, but you can kind of see little squares in the fabric, and that's what's called ripstop. And I find the ripstop fabric in general does pretty well, depending on no matter what brand it is. All right, next I've got just, I think these were men's, no, these are women's Adidas jogger pants, and they do have the ankle zip, so I'll be putting that in the title. All right, so this is I was just thinking on my trip today that I hadn't found any denim jumper dresses. I find those almost every single time I go, and those do really well for me. They can get up to $30 depending on the brand. There can be some really random brands that you find, ones you've never heard of, that do really well. And this is, right when I was thinking that I wasn't gonna find any, I found two. So I was super excited. This is, has like little pockets on the side, and this is kind of what it looks like. And this was the tag inside. So it's definitely a retro item, vintage item. So we'll see how that does. It has the pleats. It's not super long, but I would expect to get 20 to 30 for that item. All right, this was a pair of Topshop, Jamie Flair is what they're called. And these were new with tags, so I did grab those. I would normally probably pass over them. They are a flare leg. They look like they're high rise too, so that's good. And they're a size 10. All right, so next up, this is not a clothing item, but it is a textile. And I love to find these because this is Pottery Barn. And they have these little fabric-y tags that say Pottery Barn on them. This is a table runner for Christmas. So I'm not sure how much this will go for. I know I sold a table runner a couple years ago from Pottery Barn that was a Christmas one, and it was very well made, intricately designed, sequins, embroidery, and all that. It was pretty fancy, and that sold for $60. This one's pretty plain, so I'm not sure what I'll get for this, but I'm hoping, at least $20 for that. All right, so this is the other little denim dress that I found, and this one is a button-up style, which I like, and it's also kind of a vintage brand. I believe it says a size 12. So super cute, excited to get those listed. The dresses like that typically will sell in the first few days. I've had some sell sooner, usually within the first week. And they will sell even with flaws. So I've sold ones with holes or with little tears or small stains, and they still sell. All right, so this is another, this is a skirt, and you can see like the little button detailing on it goes all the way down. and it is linen. It is a brand that I'm not super familiar with. I did look it up, and this brand isn't selling that well, but I think for the style, for the maxi length, I'm also going to be using the keyword cottage core, and I think because it's linen that this one should do well. I'm hoping to get 20 for that. I got one scrub top today. Love scrub tops. This is a Snoopy. And then one more pair of jeans that I grabbed just because I was trying to get to that 50-pound threshold. They were a lot more stained than I realized, but it is what it is. So I'll probably end up putting these on auction, and I'll see how they do. They don't have any holes or anything, so that's good. We'll see what those go for. All right, so I'm gonna switch boxes out here, and I'll show you my next box of mostly pants, and then I've got a box after that of tops. All right, so these are Miss Me. These are the pocket on them. They look like a newer style. I'd be careful when buying these. It kind of depends on the style, how new they are. I know they were super popular. They're not quite as popular anymore, so just be careful when you buy the Miss Me. All right, next up is a vintage nightgown, and I don't think you can see the tag here because it says Saks Fifth, and then you flip it over Avenue, and it does have the ILGWU union made little stamp on it. That's what that looks like. And this is a long length, and it has the lace top, and I think that this would easily go for $20. All right, American Eagle shorts. These are a size 18, so super excited about those. American Eagle shorts are flying off the shelves right now. All right, next, another pair of shorts. These are from Cabela's. These are a women's short. I'm not sure how they'll do. I'm careful when I buy women's items from Cabela's, but they were hemp and cotton, if you can see there on the tag. So a hemp cotton blend, so that will hopefully do okay. Next, I've got some more, I think, Levi's. Oh yes, these are men's 505. Nothing special there. They're dark wash. They did have a little something on the front, so I'll be taking a wet washcloth and just wiping that off. I try to avoid washing things unless I really have to. All right, next. These are women's Levi's, the 311. Shaping skinny is what they're called, and they are a little bit bigger size. They're a 33, so I think those should do okay. I would guess $15 for those. Another pair of Levi's, apparently a big Levi day. These were $5.69, 32, 34, and they are just basic medium wash jean. All right, so I think these are another REI if I remember right. Yeah, so these are REI, like base layer, legging, women's pants. These are Under Armour boys compression pants. That's what those look like. Another Levi's, so this is a boyfriend, women's. All right, so this one's super cute. This is a skirt. Let me see if I can hold it up. You can get the full effect. It's long and has the big split in front. It's meant to be worn, you know, up high. It is from Zara. Zara's not a brand that I normally go after. I know other resellers do. I don't find that the resale on it tends to be a lot, but I thought the style was super cute. The sizing on it, I think, is a large. So it should do well. Let's see. what I have next. All right, so this is a new with tags, Columbia. This Columbia is another brand that I'm very careful with. If I find new with tags, I'll go ahead and get this, especially because it's a 3X. I don't even know what these are, but I think they're just like a tech fabric pants. And last for this box, before I show you what I got for the tops, are Wrangler's jeans. These are like the cowboy style Western, and the tag is always on the fly. And these are a 30-38. So that was a really unusual style, or an unusual size, a 38 for the length. That's pretty long. So somebody tall is going to be looking for these. So I typically, for these style of Wrangler, will get around $20 for those. All right, I will be right back. All right, I'm back and I've got the box here of tops. And so I'll run through these real quick. It's a mix of men's and women's items. Not sure what I dropped there, but I'm gonna keep going. So I love to find men's items because I find that they usually do better than the women's, but they can be harder to come by. But this was one men's item that I got that's American Eagle. It's just a basic little button-up dress shirt. This is another one I went ahead and grabbed. I'm not sure how this will do. It's a Harley, but it's a women's, but it was from Las Vegas, or Nevada, sorry. I'm totally wrong. Nevada, yes, Las Vegas, it says on the front here. Yeah, so that's my hope. That's my reason that I think that this might do okay, even though it's a women's. If it's women's and it's more non-graphic tee, they do make some really cute like cardigans, and those do super well, but I'm not sure how this will do being a women's and a graphic tee, so we'll see on that. All right, next is a vintage Wrangler men's lightweight denim snap shirt. I guess you would call it Western. It is short sleeve. So these typically will sell for $15 to $25 range depending on the style. This is a Nike sweatshirt. Super cute detailing on the sleeves and the arms. It did have a couple stains here on the front. I try and avoid items that I'm going to have to spend a lot of time to get them ready. You can see them here. But I will be putting Dawn on these and then just throwing them in the wash with the other clothes that I have to wash for my family because I don't like doing laundry. So I'm pretty positive that that'll come out on that. This is a J. Crew sweatshirt. And this is a newer style. If you're not sure on the style, J. Crew does put the date on all their items, so you can look that up. I believe this one was from 2019, so it's still relatively new. Okay, oh, this is a Old Navy. I don't buy Old Navy often, but if it's a cuter style and it's newer and it's an extra large, I do pick those up. It has the cute exposed zipper on the back, and it is, I'm going to hold it up here. It's a sheath. I have to think twice before I say it. No, sorry, shift. It's a shift dress. So the shift will be very straight cut. A sheath is more curvy and fits with the body. So this one is a shift dress. All right, next is this little cardigan I found, and it's knit, and it is the Free People. So there is another brand that's called, I think it's called Poof, and they do these same metal tags, and that can throw me off sometimes, but this is a Free People one. Don't buy the other brand. Stick with Free People. This one is a small, so I'm hoping I get close to 20 for that. Next, I had to grab this. This is a scrub top that's obviously was from a race car enthusiast, and it's very big. I don't know what size it is because it is homemade. And so I'm guessing that it's probably at least a 3X. Yeah, I'd probably go with a 3X. I'll take some measurements and make sure. But I think that this will do okay because there's not a lot of men's scrub tops out there. Plus, somebody else will appreciate the race car theme. So, grabbed that. All right, so this is a brand that I don't get very often, is Chico's. I try and be very careful what I get. This was a smaller size, but I just thought it was so cute with the little tassels on the front. It has a little 3/4 sleeve with embroidery. So I grabbed that. And then this is a Columbia women's jacket. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, I am careful on the Columbia items, but this was a newer style. It's a really nice like quilted fabric. So I went ahead and got that. It's a large, so we'll see how that does. Next, what is this? Oh, this is a Maurice's. This is another brand I really like. Some things do better than others. This is a jacket and it is a linen. It's either linen or a linen blend. So I think that'll do well. It also has some cute like little lace or embroidery details on the pockets and I think up at on the collar area. All right, so next is, this is another brand I really like to find. I hardly ever pass this by, especially the tops. The jeans, it really depends on the style, but the tops are usually pretty good. And it's the Lucky brand. And this is just and it's extra large, so that's good. This is just a basic short sleeve shirt. Their shirts tend to be more a boho style, so that usually lets me know like to take a look at it and see if it is Lucky. And I'm getting pretty good at being able to spot those Lucky brand women's items. All right, so this is a Torrid button-up. It's just like a gray chambray type of material, size 2. Next up, I've got a Nike men's hoodie, and I gotta double check the size on this one. Yes, so it's a 3XL, and it is like this cool fabric where it's cream and white maybe, textured. So we'll see how that one does. I'm hoping 30 for that. All right, I think this is another Nike. So it was a big Nike day for me. So I believe this is a women's sweatshirt. Hoodie. All right, so this is a brand I love, one I don't find horribly often, but it's called Soft Surroundings. And it's super, like you can just tell when you pick the items up because they live up to their name and they are super soft. So this is a petite small. I would guess probably 15 to 20 for this. If you find bigger sizes, if you find cardigans or sweaters, those can do really well, like 30 plus range. All right, so I did find another Torrid item today. In the last haul video, if you watched that, I found a Torrid size 5, which I hadn't seen before. Today, I found a Torrid size 4, so super excited about that. That Torrid size 5 shirt from the last haul video did sell, and so you'll be seeing that in my weekly update for how I did for sales for the week, because it did sell for the full asking amount because of the size and because they are harder sizes to come by. And this one is a short sleeve dress and it has like the lace detailing on it. Super cute. I'm expecting that this one will go equally as fast. This is a men's Lucky brand, and I do like the tops again for Lucky brand for the men's as well. This one, the material tag was cut out of it, but I do believe that it's like a linen cotton blend. All right, bra. Nothing too exciting here. It is Bali brand, which I normally pass up, but it does have the tags. So I would expect to get probably $12.99 for that with the tags. This is a men's button-up shirt. They have really cool prints, and it's called Cactus Man. I've sold several of these before. It is the slim, I think it's, yeah, slim fit there. They do have the cuffs that I think it's called flip cuff. So they flip and they have a different pattern when you turn it inside out. So super cool. And I've had fairly good luck with those. They do take a little bit longer to sell, but I would say, you know, $12 to $15 range for that. All right, this is a LuLaRoe. I'm super careful. There were a bunch of items there today I ended up passing by, but this is a long sleeve shirt, which is unusual, plus it's a 3XL, so that's the reason why I did get this. I think it should do pretty well. I tried to do some research on the styles, but I'm still having trouble on figuring out what style it is. It has a little bit of a scoop neck and then the long sleeve with the cuff at the end. So if anybody watching this knows what this is and can tell me, just comment on the video and I'd super appreciate that. All right, so this is another Maurice's. This is a size 3. So if you see the sizes like this in 1, maybe 2 or 3, these are their plus. This is how they do their plus size sizing. So they don't say like 3X or 2X, and they just, you know, use the number 3. And this is a long sleeve shirt. So I do like to find plus size for Maurice's. All right, this is a North Face men's button-up shirt. It is vented on the back side. So I'll be using vented in the title, as well as possibly fishing. I know these are popular styles for that. All right, another bra. It was a big one. I grabbed it. I don't remember what brand it was. It's Soma, S-O-M-A. 42C. So the only reason I grabbed this is because of the size, and the bigger sizes do sell really well. So I would expect $10 to maybe $12.99 for that, just because of the style and the bigger sizing. All right, so next up is this sweater, cable knit, and this is the brand. This is one of my favorite brands to come across for sweaters. It's called Erin Crafts, and it is from Ireland. As far as I know, all their items that they make are 100% wool. So they have a very, not unique, but the style is very specific to this brand. So if I see this style, I pretty much can tell you that it's gonna be Erin Crafts. There's a few others, but this is the most popular brand out there. This basic sweater like this will sell in the $30 to $50 range, depending on the size, the style, the condition. All right, so I've got just a couple more items left. What is this? Oh, this is another Chico's item, size 3, and it is a jacket. Another bra, another big one. This is a 44D, and this is the Cacique brand. So I'll hold this up for you. It needs washed, so I am going to be throwing this in the wash. That's Cacique. I guess I'm saying it right. I could totally be saying it wrong, so yeah. But I believe it is the Lane Bryant intimate wear. That's what their line is called. So these typically do really well. I sometimes, if the condition's not so great, I will put them on auction and see what I can get for them. I believe I just sold one for maybe $12 on auction that was not in very good condition at all. So, but if they're nicer condition, they'll sell for closer to $20. All right, got about 2 more, I think 1 more after this. This is Pink by Victoria's Secret, and it is a little crop top. All right, last item is a little jumper that I ended up getting for my daughter, so I actually won't be reselling this. She's gonna be so excited, but that's one of the great things about going and thrifting. You're not only making money flipping items, but you're also saving money by getting your items, your clothing items that you would normally be purchasing for your family. So this is, you know, Justice. It's not a brand I would normally go after as far as reselling goes, but she's going to be super excited about that. All right, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video. It really helps me out and I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.